So when you're out, you don't realise you have that control to kind of count, okay, I've had 5 cigarettes, maybe I should stop because I've had 5 in an hour. You know, do you find that you've tried to do that in the past?
Yeah, I've tried to do that, but mainly out of the majority of the time, I've gone past my limit when I'm out socialising. Yeah. And then like I said, and then I'll realise and I'll think, you know, I've gone over 4, 5, 6 and whatnot.
And have you found when you, even when you were saying you were stressed, when you weren't stressed, did you find, like, because you were smoking so much, because you were stressed, you just kept going? You know, did you find that it just kept rolling on? Like, you had about 3 or 4 smokes when you were stressed, and now you weren't stressed, now it's kind of like, oh, I'm bored because I'm not stressed anymore. Do I keep smoking? You know?
Yeah, because sort of when I have them, breaks, when I'm not out and about, I don't have as many. But then I have, you know, I could have 2, I could have 3, I could have 4 throughout the day. But in the end, I'll probably, forget or deal with something what I'm dealing with, and then I'll have another. Yeah.
It takes a while to work out what's going to work for you, because the advice for the person who's, you know, these friendship groups might work really well, but for someone else, they might need something really specific. So I really would recommend, you know, that's where the coaching comes in. So you can really talk through these scenarios and these situations that come up and work out, how can I refuse that and get that balance right, that I feel confident to do it, but also feel like, you know, I'm not, because people worry that they're going to lose their friendships and their relationships because of this difference. And most of the time that's actually not the case. That the relationships do end up getting a bit stronger. Most of the time, if we can speak up and say, look, I'm really not trying to smoke, if you can help me out, don't offer me, the relationships become stronger. And the other thing that we know that happens is the person who's trying to quit and who has quit in those circumstances can actually be champion, in inspiration in those in that group. So then the partner thinks, oh, well, gee, there's no way I thought you could do that, and maybe I might give that a go. Or in friendship groups going, no, actually, you know, I don't really need to go out right now, I'll stay and keep you company. And so they can inspire a quit attempts in their friends and family. So that might be also a bit of a motivator to think, I'm going to hang in here because I might have a benefit for my friends and family. The other thing the research tells us too is when people stop smoking, they also make some new friends as well. So it's not saying you get rid of your old friends, but sometimes when you sort of free up that time, like a really common example that comes up is, you know, you're doing a course and you're studying, and then when it's break time, of course, all the people who smoke go outside to have a smoke break. And when people stop smoking, they stay in the course in the room, and they will actually get to chat to more people, and they form these new relationships. So that's also a benefit that often people aren't aware of.
There's also people that try to quit in groups. We have people even from Gippsland that we know have rung up with their, one lady's rung up with their husband, and she has had both of them getting that advice from a quit specialist at the same time, and they're supporting each other on the phone. There's people that use groups for quitting. There's people that like to quit by themselves because they feel that empowerment of when they can achieve a goal by themselves. It pushes them even further. So you can have smokers, whether it's in isolation or in groups. You can have quitters in isolation or in groups. It's really just trying to understand in terms of quitting what will work for you. Try a different way if it hasn't. If not, keep doing it. Get that support. We know that we do like to hang around our mob, but it is an embarrassing thing for some people. So it's really just trying to find a way that's going to work for you. But also in different organisations where there might be people that are smoking together, that might be something that may have to be addressed, so they can provide that healthy environment for everyone there.
Social can be a big issue as well. I like to camp, and with camping comes a fire. with the campfire comes a few beers around the campfire. With a few beers, you lose a little bit of you lose a bit of inhibitions, and you kind of relax a bit and go, oh, that kind of can step in sometimes, and then I might slip up and have a bit too many cigarettes when I'm having a drink or something like that around a social situation. I think it's just being mindful, and I found mindfulness to be present in the now. So when I do feel like a cigarette, that's when my mindfulness will kick in, and I'll be like, no, I can delay this, which then over time, delaying, which then limits how many smokes I'm smoking per day, which then starts kicking into what my goals are.
My husband smokes, so he's out there having a smoke. I'll go and have a smoke with him, even if I didn't want one. And I just find that even though I do get stressed and I go for the cigarette, I'm still conscious a lot of the times that's what I'm doing, so that's good. So yeah, I haven't got a great big picture under the iceberg that's, I don't know, an excuse for smoking. It's more social. And yes, when stress happens, yes, I do smoke, but it's more a social thing. I'm having a drink, I'm gonna have a smoke. So-and-so's outside having a smoke, I'm gonna go and have a chat to them, so I'm gonna have a smoke. A lot of that is because somebody else is doing it, and you do it without thinking, or you do it because you just want to interact with them. Yeah, so like there's not a great big bundle under the iceberg that's making me or causing me to smoke. It's more my willpower.
So it's really important that people understand how much they're spending on them, but also not just the cost with money, the social side of things where you may be excluded from different groups because you are a smoker, or you may have your little group of people, and you could have had a really good friend that is a non-smoker, and you just don't know, but you possibly could have excluded them from your group. So there is that social side where people we do see friendships and families that have been distanced due to tobacco related causes.